In the Gospel reading, the first few lines that immediately struck me were that the people were filled with expectation and all were asking in their hearts whether John might be the Christ. Ang tanong, bakit siya mapagkakamalan na siya si Kristo? Ano ang naipakita niya? Ano ang nakita sa kanya? Obviously, one cannot be mistaken for another unless there exists a close resemblance, or that there are qualities too similar which are shared with the other. And in the case of John, like Christ, he also preaches to people, he also baptizes them with water. If we make these lines as points of personal reflection, the questions we might want to ask ourselves are, who can we be mistaken for? Whom do we resemble? Who do we remind others of? The answer to these questions should be obvious, although admittedly, we easily and often take for granted. I suggest we look back at the first sacrament we received, baptism. Ano ang madalas nating naririnig na pagbati kapag may binyag? Welcome to the Christian world. It is supposed to mark the beginning of our being Christians. A Christian, a follower of Christ. Yung tatlong letra, I-A-N, sa dulo ng isang salita, ay di na bago sa atin, lalo na sa mga halos kaedad ko. Alam na alam natin yung panahon ng Noranian, Filmanian, Sharonian. In today's generation, they probably don't use that suffix anymore. For example, the followers of the globally recognized Korean artists BTS call themselves ARMY instead. However way we call it, the meaning is the same. Being a faithful follower, and part of the expectation of being a staunch follower is to live up to and promote, to support, to defend even, whenever necessary. Given this premise as Christians, what happened to John should also be happening to us. We have heard this beautiful line before, "Let those who see me see Christ through me." And we can strive to achieve this in whatever stage of life we are in. We do not have to belong to the religious. We can try even if we are ordinary mortals. How can we remind others of Christ? Christ said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Perhaps we can draw inspiration from this based on 3 points. 1, we can strive to be the way, in our own way, by being able to connect others to God, or by enabling others to recognize that there is God. And the fastest way to do that is to show love, particularly as the norm nowadays is to hate and to manifest rage. No wonder it has become very easy to bash, to curse, to be rude, and to attack, especially because there are platforms that allow us to hide behind fake accounts and anonymity. Nowadays, therefore, a very simple manifestation of being a Christian is to strive to reverse this trend. We can start by choosing our words more carefully so that we can do a genuine fraternal correction without curses and insults, to spread kindness instead of divisiveness, In the words of Bob Carey, unexpected kindness is the most powerful, least costly, and most underrated agent of human change. Two, as Christians, we can strive to be the truth by being truth bearers and not chismis bearers. Gossips and fake news can destroy not only celebrities and big personalities. Spreading false information can also happen in any workplace, in our immediate communities, even in our parishes, destroying not only relationships, but also potentially the lives of ordinary people around us. Three, how can we strive to be the life? This appears like a tall order because Christ had to die on the cross to redeem us, so that we may have eternal life. As Christians, perhaps, if through our words and actions, we are able to inspire others, or we can help them find hope, especially nowadays. Many lost loved ones. Many lost their income. Many feel they seem to have lost their dreams and ambitions, even their youth. Perhaps we can enable others to want to live. We can offer the time to listen, to comfort, to provide help and a new opportunity. Then we can save others from hopelessness and despair. To borrow the words of Pope Francis, let us go to the peripheries, which are often filled with solitude, sadness, inner wounds, and loss of zest for life. With our words and actions, let us pour the oil of consolation and healing on wounded hearts. I am certain that charity and compassion can always make us creative. Kaya yung binyag, hindi lang isang minsanang okasyon o ilang oras na selebrasyon. Ang dapat tandaan pala, hindi yung saan ang handaan at kung gaano karami ang naging ninong at ninang. Ang pinakamahalagang alaala ng binyag na dapat laging dala natin, na dapat sana manatili sa ating mga isip at puso. Ang binyag ay simula ng ating habang buhay na pamumuhay para mapagkamalan din tayong si Kristo, na sa pamamagitan natin bilang tagasunod niya, maalala man lamang ng iba si Kristo bilang Diyos na mapagkalinga, nagmamahal, hindi bibitaw, sandigan, kaibigan, kahit kailan, kahit saan. Kung magagawa nating maipaalala ang ganitong mensahe sa iba, mabibigyan natin ng bago at magandang kahulugan ang salitang napagkamalan. Hopefully, if even in small and simple ways, we are able to remind others of Christ. One day, when the time comes, heaven will also open for us, and we will hear the words, "You are my beloved child. With you, I am well pleased."